What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the road to number one in the world. I thought now I'm gonna start off these videos by giving like a little update on how the situation is. RC is still pushing 2K. Orbis, who I pushed into the top 10 last episode, is now third. Yeah, Tribota also got up there, and Debray is still in the top 10. He's also on the grind. So maybe we face Debray again today. Who knows? Um, Sadly, after last episode, I thought like, okay, I'm gonna play one or two more games, so that we can make a push for 1700 this episode. What happened is I went on a little losing streak. Like it's not nothing too crazy, but yeah, 1633 right now. But yeah, we're queuing only, no moving today because I kind of wanna get my elo back up. Queue times might be long. They were kind of long when I tested earlier today. So yeah, let's see how that's gonna work out. Also, by the way, these videos will be daily for as long as I can make it. Basically, I will be on a 2 week vacation soon-ish, so I don't know how many videos I can pre-produce before that, but yeah, I will try my best. So if you like the daily content, then consider subscribing. Almost at 15K right now, which would be a nice milestone. But we are still waiting for our opponent. Maybe we have to queue NMPZ as well. Okay, no, we got somebody. Jerome. Played Jerome this morning 3 times, and I think he won twice and I won once. So let's go. I'm happy to have a rematch. Alright, is this Canada or is it US? Because single yellow obviously suggests Canada slightly. But then again, the landscape, especially with the corn, suggests US. If it's Canada, it should be Ontario near Toronto, but I'm thinking if this is actually just the US. Sadly, this plate really doesn't help, because that is, I think, something special, I would say, not something that you see regularly. Honestly, I'm not sure. Based on the landscape, I would probably go like Southern Ohio, Indiana, or something in the US, but it might just be Toronto area. Let's see. Let's check it out where this suspicious yellow line actually is. It is in Pennsylvania. I mean, his guess makes sense, obviously. The landscape looked a little more US, but the single yellow made sense for Canada. I take 500 damage. Happens. Get some Cambo. Yeah, that is Cambodia. And I think this super flat landscape looks like near Phnom Penh, maybe even like here. Let's check this out. Yeah, these palms are so common in Cambo and especially in this general area. So when you see those, always consider Cambodia. And we are in the Phnom Penh area. Jerome's in the lake, doing a little bit of swimming. All right. That makes sense as well. I got some Australia. White car Gen 4. White car is pretty common in Queensland or like in South Australia. Think this is not South Australia, so thinking Queensland. It could be Southern Vic though, because it kind of doesn't feel like Queensland. I hope it's not there. Actually, I'm switching. It is there. Nice. White car in Tasmania also exists. Yeah, it didn't look like Queensland. There's not a lot of white car in Victoria, but only on the southeast coast, so that was the only place where it could have been. So it felt risky to go there, but it just made sense with the landscape. I think this is Poland because we have like square houses. Super Polish, but we have round poles. I don't know what round poles mean for Polish standards. At least with them being concrete, I don't think it's like Baltics or anything, so I do feel kind of good in Poland. Maybe it's Slovakia or something. I just said you a little south because of that. And it is Slovakia indeed. Yep, round concrete poles make sense for Czechia, Slovakia, but the houses looked so Polish that I decided to go there. Round concrete poles do exist in Poland, although they are pretty rare. Okay, this time we get a transformer, which I believe is... Okay. Let's actually look at the plate. Okay, this is Chugoku. This arrow is Chugoku. And we're in a pretty flat area. Chugoku is this thing. So let's just hedge like Okayama, I think. It's not a hedge, but I think this is like the flattest part, south coast. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. We could be either coast, to be honest, but the arrow we should at least be in Chugoku. This triangle is in Shugoku and Shikoku usually. So yeah, that is Totori. That makes sense. Sure. 110 damage on Jerome. Alright. He also was top 10 a few days ago, so very strong player for sure. But he's also playing so much that he just like fluctuates up and down the rankings. I think it's Colo. I cannot really region guess Gen 3 Colo that well, so I'm just gonna click Bogota. This could be max south, this could be like up here. So I'm not risking anything. And he did risk, and yeah, loses because of it. So loses 1400. That's kind of a lot of damage for me just hedging. Yeah, but you kind of have to figure out your weaknesses, and when you're not confident in the country like I am on that round, then better play it conservatively sometimes. Okay, this is a US sign and not Canadian this time, so we don't have the 50-50. Very agricultural and super flat. What does that tell us? I mean, it makes me consider this area because this is the flattest US area. I feel like it vibes more like a Midwest round though, so I might just go Illinois. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's here. Maybe even Dakotas or something is possible. Or maybe, no. Could it be there? No, it's just Illinois. My hedge paid off again. So, yeah. Hedging really, really well in this first game. Those were not like super skillful guesses. They were more like lucky, I would say. Alright, what do we have here? What is this? Cannot read that. I mean, looks like Ecuador, I would say. Generally. Where in Ecuador? I don't know. Is this even Ecuador? I go like this valley, maybe. Okay, it's west of Andes. Fair enough. We did have mountains east, but that would also work here. I kind of got an Amazonian vibe, which is why I went east of the mountains, or like in the mountains. But that was not correct. Okay, we got some Mexico. Big mountains. They look a little bit like mountains you would find near Monterey. Yellow band on the bollards. Don't know if that means anything. Yeah, I'm definitely going north here. Think this area makes sense. That could also check out with this mountain over there. Maybe we are. Doesn't line up perfectly, does it? Yeah, okay. Way more north, good guess by Jerome. That's gonna be a lot of damage. 2k, yeah. I mean, fair enough. It's still kind of Monterey area, so. But yeah, he got a really good region guess in there. Okay, we got a white car this time, and this time it does look like Queensland, so that's where I will be going. Around here somewhere, maybe. Yeah, it's way further out. Wow, okay. Maybe should have looked around a little longer. Maybe I could have picked up on the vibe. But now the game is even because I got all my... He got all his good guesses on the multis, so that's very unfortunate. Need to focus now. This architecture looks super Portuguese with the red roofs and white houses. And this definitely looks like north with all of the pines and the hilliness. So I might just touch it like here. This is not... I don't think this is risky because I think it just looks more north. It could just be middle though. Yeah, let's find out where it's gonna be. What is Jerome doing? Oh, okay. Just clicking middle, and that is a lot of damage. I like it. Okay, puts us in a good spot again. So I'm glad I got the north vibes on that round. Round 12 puts us in Chile. Okay, wait, let me focus here. I think this is just probably just slightly north of Santiago, but it could literally... No. I'm considering, because it's like, I'm considering even like this area. It has some roads that look like this. But it probably is just like here in this Illapel Iapel area somewhere. That's my main thought. But the mountains are so dry. Maybe it is north. Okay, let me think about this. I do think I like Iapel area in general. Maybe this is the better hedge. I'm moving a little bit north. I don't think it's north of La Serena. Unless it's max north. Or like San Pedro Atacama, but no, that's not this hilly. Let's try this. I hope it's not here. That would be quite unfortunate. But I mean, usually the hills up there are more sandy, more like dunes. So I hope it's not max north. Where does Jerome go? Okay, he did go there. I like it. There's definitely roads up there that look like this, but do take the win. It is near Copiapo, interesting. That's why it was this dry, because it was actually way more north than these rounds usually are. All right, move up to 1648. I think I'm gonna enable NPC again. I kind of like to reduce queue times when queuing 2 modes for the video. Let's see if we get an opponent soon. If the queues are too long, then I'm gonna have to cut this. But yeah, so if this video is late, like if this video is later than like 3 p.m, then maybe it's because of queue times. Okay, here we are, playing I'm Just Bad. He is crying, so maybe he is actually very bad. I think that's a US Virgin Islands flag. Interesting. All right. It's New Zealand, based on the bollards, obviously, but I don't really get any strong vibes from where in New Zealand this would be. I don't feel like I've seen any road in New Zealand with that many poplar trees and whatever. I'm going North Island, but this might easily be wrong. It is very far south. Makes sense. It looked like nothing, and I don't think you get a lot of farmland rounds in the mountains like that. So definitely want to consider when you get a lot of poplar trees maybe next time. I'm definitely gonna remember it. Okay, I know this car. It's a Quakotok, I believe. So let's hope he doesn't know his Greenland cars, or I don't know. And yeah, let's hope we are right. I think so though. Should be Quakotok. And yeah, he was hedging, so did not know the car, but got the south vibe at least. So not losing too much damage there. Yeah, kind of unfortunate for me that he got the south vibe. Now we got a Kenya. I got this Via thingy. Oh, I have a crazy guess here. Wait, can I make that crazy guess? Maybe, yeah, I kind of like it. So if you have this Via peeking out, you can be. You could also just be here, but you could be like in this area. Is that crazy? It's kind of crazy. It is too crazy for me. I'm not doing it. It was there. Okay. Well, something felt like the coastal desert of Kenya there, but I mean, I didn't commit. But it's fine. It was no multis anyways. And we got another white car Russia, so I'm definitely thinking east here. A lot of birches still though over there, which is why I would not go super far south. I would probably go like Khabarovsk area, or like it could even be like here, this. But I mean, I think everything north of like this line would have a lot of birches still. Okay, we're somewhere in the Jewish Autonomous Oblast. Komsomolsk also not the worst guess. I'm pretty sure that has white car, so yeah, not bad. This is Mexico. Do we have Mexican bollards here? I believe so, yeah. Just white bollards like that would make sense for Mexico. Where in Mexico? I'm not so sure. Kind of doesn't really vibe like Mexico. It looks more like Ecuador, but I feel like I'm gonna trust the bollards. And I think my region guess is like, it's like either West Coast or like Chiapas. I'm gonna stay in the West Coast, I think. It is almost Chiapas, so that's gonna be a lot of damage for them. Not great, not great. Down to 3.3k health. And we get an India, okay. Usually I'm decent at India. Is that a... Okay, that's a black and yellow tuk-tuk. Interesting. Oh, I'm not sure what this is. A lot of complicated metal poles. Making me think... Is this ever West Bengal? Oh no. Jharkhand maybe? The architecture looks like here, but something looks like south. Oh, it's just UP. That tuk-tuk, I was pretty sure that tuk-tuk does not exist in Uttar Pradesh, but apparently I'm wrong. I need to look at that again after the round. But I thought the yellow and black tuk-tuk would not be in anything bordering north. So that is why I didn't go there. Architecture looked like UP or something. Okay, now we need to focus. Now we really need to focus. Is this France near German border maybe? Houses look like vaguely German, but I think the round overall looks pretty French. Oh, is that maybe even a Polish pole or something like that? That house, it has shutters though. What is going on here? That is holy, right? Okay, no, I maybe it's just a letter pole. Oh yeah, that would make sense with France. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's France. Okay, let's go like vaguely in this area, because some of the houses look German to me. But then again, like some other houses don't. Okay, it's a good guess. It's not doing that much damage, but we're still very much in this duel. Focus in the next rounds, and it might work out. Got some short antenna here. Is this... Is it Bulgaria? I guess it is just Bulgaria, right? But we have no EU strip. Oh wait, actually, is it just southern Russia? It looks like kind of a blurred antenna. Butich Samina, that doesn't sound Russian at all, though. Okay, I'm confused on this one. Could it be Odessa, maybe? Let's look at that plate again. Don't think it's an Ukrainian plate, but... Odessa kind of seems like the right guess here, based on just vibes in general. It definitely feels like that to me. I don't think it would have blurred antenna though, right? No. Yeah, I don't know what to do on this one. Is it just Bulgaria? Maybe. Am I going Makhachkala? Yeah. That's, okay, good. Glad I ended up in the right spot there. Don't know what to tell you. If it was Russia, it was East Coast. So that's the only thing that made me go there. And the blurred antenna makes sense with southern Russia. So yeah. Healthy mix of meta and vibes there. Is this France again, maybe? House does look kind of French to me. What else we got? I mean, yeah, I believe France makes sense here. I don't really see anything else. I have no reading guess, so I'm gonna click middle this time. It is west. Wow, max west. It's gonna be some damage, but not... Yeah, still over 1,000. Still very much in this game, but definitely would want to win this because this would be a big elo loss. Get some Taiwan. It feels like weird Taiwan to me. I don't think this is like Kinmen or something. This coast. Coast to the west, and it looks like this. Oh my, there's gonna be some island, but I don't know which one. I don't think it looks like Kinmen. Maybe it's like... How is this called again? Lushonshu? I don't know. Maybe it's that. Is it just Penghu? Oh, it was Kinmen. Okay, well, at least I survived because they went Penghu. Damn. Okay. Could have easily taken the win there, but something didn't make me think of Kinmen. Usually I recognize that. Okay, this could be good for us. We have northern Sula poles? Do we have... No, we have no Kabupaten or anything. These poles are northern or central Sulawesi. There's a sign. Doesn't have anything. Okay, let's think about this. It's kind of flat. Some mountains west and north. There's some Hindu stuff. I think it's more central than northern Sulawesi. Thinking in this area. But I might be wrong. Let's see. It is in this area. Nice, he just hedged everything. That should be game. No, it is not. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Am I gonna lose again to someone on less than 40 health, like last time? I hope not. This should just be Germany. Should theoretically favor me, but practically I'm not so sure. Very limited vibes from this. Not gonna lie. Maybe it's East Germany. I think East Germany would make sense for this. Like Saxony, maybe. I think the houses just look pretty east. Yeah. I don't know, maybe go for something like this. Hedging a little bit because I think my opponent is... I think Leipzig area is good, to be honest. Let's try that. It's just... Okay, basically 5k, and they did not recognize the German bollard, so we do take the win. But that was an exciting duel, again. That was a good Germany guess. Happy with that one. Plus 13 at 1661. So we're back to where we left off last episode. Let's go. Proud about that. And let's queue again with both modes. See who we get. We get Jerome again. In NMPZ this time. Uh-oh. Okay. I would prefer to play Jerome and no move, but NMPZ is fine as well. Okay, I need to focus. What is this? Peru? I think Peru makes sense. Surely, right? Do I go Cajamarca? Or do I go like Ayacucho? A lot of eucalypts which are in those two areas mainly. It's not super hilly, which is why I switched off of Cajamarca. And it ends up paying off. He's in Cajamarca, which is a good guess. I just thought it was not quite hilly enough in this log. So less likely to be up there. We take 1000 damage. Alright, it's just the 30C, I believe. Like here. Let me get angle. Northwest. And slightly west. I mean, yeah, it could be a lot of places on this road, to be honest. I hope it's the road. Maybe it makes sense though. Like there's not that much other northwest angled Amazonian Peru roads, and obviously we had the Peru striped signpost, so that's how I was sure about the country. He gets it as well. Very nice guess. Is that sign on the left? Okay, I think I'm ignoring that. Looks French. Once again, with slight hedgerows, so maybe thinking a little more northern, but I don't know. This might not even be France at all, but that's just my vibe, and I don't think I'm getting anything else from this round. Just the asphalt looks French, and that's... Okay, I think he just thought the sign was on the left, which it might have been, but it was looking like a temporary sign, so that is why I did not trust it, and it paid off. Nice. Okay. India. I got limited vibes on this one, not gonna lie. The pole might be like West Bengal, but I'm not sure. It's definitely not a super common pole. I'm going like... Okay. It's Uttarakhand. Okay, wow. Yeah, you don't get a lot of Uttarakhand rounds, so I don't really know how it looks like. But he also went West Bengal, probably because of the pole. So that makes sense. Uh-oh, what is this? South Africa? Yeah. That's a ridge, that's a mountain. Surely that has to be South Africa. Yeah, just somewhere in here. I think we're looking at that ridge. Because it's the only north-south ridge that I can find. Alright, it's just Cape. Okay, we were looking at the Table Mountains. Nice. Alright, fair enough. So far we're flawless though, but that does not mean much in NMPZ. One bad guess can definitely ruin my day. Okay, now the question is, we have a Gen 2 Outback Australia. In an updated map, this is this road or this road. But Wolf Tracker likes to use panel IDs sometimes, so older versions of locations. So this road could be Gen 4 by now, and Wolf Tracker just still decided he wants the Gen 2 in there. I hope that's not the case on this log. Okay, yeah, we both got the right road there. So yeah, I'm happy that was not a weird panel ID, and we were just able to get the Gen 2 Outback Road. What is going on here? It's like Italy or Bulgaria or something like that. Can't really see the sign. Is that T? Oh yeah. I like Turkey. Yeah, the chevrons obviously. I didn't really realize the chevrons before, but we have Turkey, we have T, we have a highway. Maybe here. That would be cool. That would make sense to me on this highway. And yes, that is again Rize T. So if you see T in Turkey, you're usually in this area. Yeah, maybe Jerome didn't know that. Fair enough. I mean, we had tea plantation, so it should be Rize usually. Now we got some Hungary, I would assume. The houses look Hungarian. It could, no, maybe it's Romania on the border. I cannot tell actually. I think the houses look slightly more Romanian, but I'm just gonna go border. It is Hungary. It is Hungary. Okay, so my first vibe was correct there. Taking 1,000 damage, but still in a good position to win this duel, hopefully. Let's see what we get in round 9. Oh, not like this. This could be Saskatchewan road lines though, yeah. If you're in Canada and you see these road lines with the dashes, you're usually in Saskatchewan. So I think he also just plonked Saskatchewan somewhere, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. Not region guessing that, but yeah, okay. Other than that, this round could have been harder, but if you got these road lines, then you're pretty safe to click Sask. Round 10. This might be tricky. Quebec, maybe? I think this insulator's on the side of the Poland with no front, so Quebec and Nova Scotia looking likely. With this rock, I prefer Quebec, because Nova Scotia doesn't have much of the Canadian shield. I think like these regions over here, maybe? Maybe it's over there though. Maybe it is even Nova Scotia. Who knows? I'm going here. Yeah, it is Quebec. Okay, he went Ontario, which is where the landscape looks exactly like we saw. So that is definitely a good guess. But the pole and no front plate helped to get Quebec. All right, 1675. We can still make a push here, maybe. Yeah, let's play 2 more games for this episode and see if we can actually maybe even make it to 1700. I mean, that would be very nice if we were able to do that. Waiting for the opponent. Tomorrow they will implement a new system with only elo-based matchmaking and different like division, promotion and relegation methods. So yeah, tomorrow expect a video of the new system. Let's see how that works out. All right. Oh, we get the Gym Timidator for World Cup 2025. Let's fucking go. Probably the most American person in the world. We got an NMPZ match though. Looks like a Sarawak pole there with the thing sticking out. And we have double white lines, which makes sense for Malaysia. Let's try here because it's slightly hilly. It's just in the middle. It's also slightly hilly there. That makes sense. That's why I'm saying like the most American person in the community, like calling themselves Gym Timidator and having the American flag as the profile picture. It's very funny. We got Portugal, I think. The holes looking through the poles there. Can't really region guess this. feels very dry and not very forested. So maybe like around this national park, or maybe like Max Northeast. Could see that as well. So the houses don't look Portuguese. So now I'm actually kind of worried. Maybe I made a mistake, but I think it's just there somewhere. Yeah, it is south. Okay, that maybe makes sense. Yeah, did not consider that, but can definitely see it in hindsight. I think I like Spain better as the guess from only looking at the landscape. Okay, now we're, I think, on a Portuguese island somewhere. Now the question is it Madeira? It could be a Spanish island as well, by the way. That is definitely not out of the question. Is it Madeira, like here? Or is it the Azores? Gen 4 would only be on this island, so it would be here. I'm saying Portugal over Spain because of the pavement on the sidewalk here. I don't really like Madeira. But I also don't really want to commit Azores, because if it's just Spanish island, then I'm fucked. I think I'm staying in Madeira. It might just be Spanish islands. Okay, it is Madeira. Great, we both got it. That's honestly two good guesses, because I was definitely not free at all. Round 4, we got maybe Eastern Slovakia again. Like in the first. Oh no, actually, there's one holy pole. I think it's Hungary then, right? I think Hungary makes sense. Yeah. I don't think it's Poland. It's Romania, actually. Okay. I did not see the holy pole. I also only saw it pretty late. The pole definitely, I don't know. Yeah, I probably could have gotten that with a little bit more time, but something about my first vibe being Slovakia, Czechia kept me in that area. This should be New Zealand. And with this flatness, I think Canterbury makes the most sense. So this area around Christchurch, let's just click somewhere here. Didn't actually check the fences, but the fences look more like South Island as well, with metal sticks. Usually North Island only uses wooden sticks. So yeah, that makes sense. Still not much happened in this duel so far. Round 5 and we're both healthily over 5k health. These blocks look more Filipino, but are we driving on the left here? We have tires. This shouldn't be Philippines. I think it's Indo, actually. I don't think it's Thailand, because the house just looks Indonesian. There's an American flag. Okay, great. I hope it's not somehow Philippines. No, I'm confused. What is going on, actually? Is it Philippines? No, it's Java. Okay. I'm glad that made, I don't know. Something about that round was very confusing to me. Luckily, I trusted the house looking very Indonesian. Right, we got an India. With a boxy car, we are usually like northwest of this line, basically. So like somewhere in these areas, because it's the older coverage where Google started to cover India. Yeah. I might even see like a sneaky Gujarat here, but I don't think I'm going for that. I think I'm going like UP. Seems like a safe guess for this kind of round, because this is very green and it could be that entire belt there. This area is also green though, and it is there, yeah. Did consider it. Almost went there, I guess. But yeah, couldn't quite get myself to do it, sadly. Maybe no move I could have. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is tough. Indo, maybe? Again? But even then, where? Okay, the thatched roof makes no sense. What is this? Is it Philly? Is it like South America? This is weird. Tons of bananas. Okay, we appear to be in the northern hemisphere because the shadow is going north. That's something. I mean, the house almost looks like Colombian or something. I don't want to go Colombia on this. Unless I do. The road just doesn't look Colombian at all. Banana trees. I don't know. Like, this stuff feels just Indonesian. Oh man. Do I go Indo? This is one of the hardest NMPZ rounds we've had in this video for sure. Yeah, I cannot go Colombia on this, I don't think. I'm gonna try Indo, because it makes most sense with the house. Then again, the shadow pointing straight north also doesn't really make sense with Indo. But I just don't know where else this would be. Malaysia, maybe? Don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know. Is this ever low camp Sri Lanka? I don't think so. Also wouldn't look like this. Yeah. Tricky round, man. I'm going. No. What am I going? Like, this doesn't really make sense for much. And on 3x, if someone gets this, then it will be game. But I cannot think of anything that makes sense for this round. Nothing. Where is this? There's nothing that helps me determine this round. Bro. If it's just Colo, I'm gonna be so upset. What is this? Like, honestly. Yeah, I'm switching. Bangladesh. Oh my god. Like, I'm never thinking of that because obviously Bangladesh is so rare, but it makes so much sense in hindsight. Damn, no move. I would have probably gotten that, but it's still a hard one, no move, I think. Alright, now we have to focus though. Is this lamp like. No. I'm not sure. This lamp might be mounted to Mato Grosso do Sul way. Where it's. Yeah, I can't really show it on this. So it might be, it might not be. I mean, somewhere in Brazil. It's super red soil, so it could be. This could be a mountain, though, in which case would be a pretty bad guess. I might just hedge it Goiás. Because I don't know where this is. It is north. Okay, I'm glad I hedged Goiás, because otherwise I would have probably lost points going down there. It's in Marabá. Alright. That is alright. I'm glad we're still alive after 2 bad rounds in a row. And now we get this. 23 is what I'm seeing? Or is it 21? If it's 21, I might go Omsk. But no, I think it's 2023. So if 2023 shouldn't be here. But this is what it looks like. I mean, sometimes copyrights do change retroactively, but now I'm thinking it's just somewhere in Europe. Another hard round. Like, NMPZ is crazy tough. I feel like the delta of the Danube makes sense in whatever country around along this line. So maybe that's what I'm gonna go for. Both missing the continent again. Just amazing, riveting stuff here. I'm gonna send a GG's. We are just both trolling at this point. The rounds are hard, to be fair. They are very, very hard, but yeah, we are not playing the most competitive game here. We have a ridge west, which makes sense for like certain areas of just Lima. But I mean, it's super dry. Would there ever be a ridge here to the west? I don't think so. I think I'm going Lima. The tuk-tuk, it should be Peru. Problem is it could also be like south. Is it ever near Arequipa somewhere? Maybe. Maybe like this area. But then we would see the mountains, so no. Wouldn't be. I think I have to go Lima. Second guess would be more south. It is slightly more south, but that's fine. Nothing much happened there. I think with this duel being so long, I might actually end it after this one. So let's see if we can win this one or not. Oh no. Not another hard round. Come on. Leave us alone, please. This is Malaysia maybe? Or Indonesia? A lot of oil palms and cocos palms as well though, so that's an interesting mix. I think the standard guess here is to go Riau. And then the cocos palms don't make that much sense. Cocos palms makes more sense for maybe like plantations in Cali. It's a blue roof as well, which is kind of a Cali thing. And it might just be Malay. So okay, I'm glad I stayed. I would have lost otherwise, but this is still damage for Intimidator. We get 1,300 points. Also, I don't know if this is actually the person or if it's just someone doing like a fan account-ish style of thing here. Go to Norway. I don't know if that's good or bad. Yeah, I think the standard guess would just be to go on the fjords somewhere in the west. Let's just guess here. I don't really know what else to guess here. Not sure if it's right. This might be more north or maybe even more south. But yeah, it's that area. Nothing happens again. Like minimal damage. It's getting to very high multis now. Okay, I want a good country for me now, please. Something region guessable. Okay, I think it's Brazil. That right? Am I trolling? Is this a Brazilian poll? I think so. The soil is pretty dark for Brazilian standards. I don't know. I don't think this is the round I wanted. But I'm thinking this area, like this belt on the coast here, looks kind of like this and doesn't have the most red soil. So this could be all the way down here though. This could be all the way up here. Maybe I'm just hedging it on the border here. Let's see. Oh, it's Chile. Okay. I should have gotten that, but yeah, I didn't. Next episode is gonna be tomorrow, and there's gonna be the new system. Let's see how that works. And we end at 1653, which is fine. So yeah, see you guys then.